staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe-out day. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the UTEP Miners and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Here at the Palace on the Prairie, you know this is one of the most iconic stadiums in all of college football. Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium gets rocking for the Sooners. They have got so many loyal fans. You know they bleed crimson and cream here. They're excited after a 10-win season last year, and these fans can't wait to get it started again. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Miners' offense will take the field first. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. First carry of the season for this transfer. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Miners want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Colson. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on first down. This time he wants to throw. A spectacular one-hand grab. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make... Might have a chance. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
At the 35, he's loose. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown Sooners. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Colson. Plucks it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Miners moving quickly to the line. And off to Jones. Here's a little room there. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Jones. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That ball was nearly intercepted. They'll live to tell about it. Third down coming up.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Soft spot in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Miners look to keep this drive humming.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this.
He's got it at the 20. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Really good job by the quarterback, recognizing the coverage and knowing where to attack. When the defense is in a cover 3 type zone, there are some holes over the middle of the field. And if you've got a target running that way, that's what you got to be thinking about. And he was on time, getting it out early enough where his guy could make the catch and then do something positive with the football once he had it in his hands.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's going for the goal line. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
On the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miners.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. It was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him one.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Mateer. He'll pull it down and run. Got the first himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Handoff from the gun. Could be an alley. 30. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game. A lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable. And then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game. Turning it on! Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. He's now up to 64 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that will fall incomplete as we have played 1 quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Oh, he missed it. No. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Right back to him on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Miners want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Colson. Scrambling away. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Jones. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. Stop, no chance. This defensive line won the battle, and they got the football back with a fourth down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Excellent pass by the back on the option. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out you.
Caught, and he's got room. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Back to pass, it's Colson. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jones. He's loose. Touchdown, UTEP. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He's got great speed. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man to the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Harris. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle. 2 runs, and this defense has been physical, giving up absolutely nothing. Palmer, what's your passing play I think you go to here?
No, I like moving the pocket at this point, Pollock, and also maybe thinking about the tight end on a crossing route. You can kind of get through the traffic, come out the other side.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Henry. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The UTEP offense headed This has been a spectacular offensive showcase so far, David.
This has been unbelievable. The fireworks has been amazing. This is modern offense now. Palmer, when you look at college football, there's a lot of scoring, and defenses haven't had a lot of answers.
No, and this game's been a track meet, man. So if you're on offense right here, keep the pedal to the metal. Keep the tempo going. Stay aggressive.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Jones. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Open on the left side is Smith. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? And the Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Pulls it in, it's Jones. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
What's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed, you know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back, get it into his hands quickly, let him go pick up the first.
Complete. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot, and he's dragged down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
The run inside. It's Jones. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. A timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Miners will go for it here on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Got a little grass. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Dead center perfect. And we've got a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in week 1. We begin with Georgia taking on the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. And it's the Bulldogs looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss. They lead here in the first half. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing. Now back to your game in Norman. They've opened up this halftime advantage behind a banner day so far from their offense. Zigging when the defense is zagging, dialing up just the right plays at just the right times. It's been a clinic so far.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Now were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
3rd and 6 yards to go. To the air. It's Mateer. Here's the pressure. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. On his way back from the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Off to Jones. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Miners in the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. There he goes. Touchdown, UTEP. That one will give them the lead.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run out of the gun here with Robinson. Jumped on top of the pile.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Got his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Running inside. It's Jones. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. And the Miners headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a tight end. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Miners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. Touchdown Sooners. Stealing a score on special teams.
You're down. You need a play. What a nice job on the big punt return to give a spark. You can hear this home crowd going bananas. They needed a big shot in the arm, and they got it with the punt return.
And they did make the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Oh, they're after him. Turns it loose. Intercepted. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Here's a give to Robinson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
To the air, it's Mateer. Under fire. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, 1st down.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff to Xavier. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. So a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Henry. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. Dropping back, it's Colson. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover. They can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Miners want to crank the tempo.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. The run inside. It's Jones. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll give it to him again. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires complete. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air, it's Colson. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Makes the grab at the 10. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it in this drive.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get into those critical points, and now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. Avoids pressure on the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Finds his tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Sooners are facing 3rd and inches. they'll try to pick up the first through the air. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Henry. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The Miners are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. It's caught. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Colson. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He wants to go deep. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Shakes a man, and he might take off. All the way. Touchdown, Miners.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Back to throw, it's Mateer. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He got loose and it was lights out after that. The Sooners come down and score one of their own.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They cap that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Finds his big tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early.
He's taking the shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. For go to one.
Snags it, and there's running room. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.